when I looked at my friends and stuff and I saw them doing coke and ecstasy and all that stuff, like they weren't like dying from it, like they weren't ending up in the hospital. They were fine, and they said that it was, they were having the time of their life and they liked it a lot. So I just thought I thought that all the science stuff and all the parents telling me that it was bad, that yeah, for some people maybe it didn't mix well with them, but I looked at my friends and they were feeling good, they were having fun.
Welcome back. When parents think of drug addiction, most of them will associate it with street drugs like heroin or cocaine. But today's kids have great access to prescription drugs, and that's what a lot of them are getting addicted to. Our mom-to-mom panel discussed that issue.
One thing that we haven't talked about too much is prescription drugs. Getting the parents, no matter whether they suspect their child is using or not, but getting parents to lock liquor cabinets and lock up their drug cabinets, because kids steal drugs and then they put them in a big bowl, and they're at parties and they just they don't know what they're taking, and it's dangerous. And so getting parents to just pro forma lock those things up, because your friend, even if your child's not doing anything, your child's friend might come over and get into your drug, go use the bathroom and and get into the drug cabinet.
Now, in the health profession, you go in for a toothache, the doctor gives the kid Loratab. They get in a car accident, they're giving them painkillers. And I hear from my Naranon group how many people just get affected that way from an accident or a toothache or something. I mean, it's like, there's other ways of handling pain than constantly pushing the drugs. And I work for a health insurance company, and I'm like, we need to get this more out in the open and more focused, because it's so easy just to hand over a prescription and take the pain away. And then it just skyrockets and it snowballs from that.
It can be really hard to hear, can't it? Jody and Dick are here with us talking about the Kids Escaping Drugs Telethon and drug abuse in children. Jody, why is it so easy for kids to get the prescription drugs? Should we be locking that up too?
Absolutely. All they have to do is look in their mom and dad's medicine cabinet. It's very simple.
Okay, and Dick, what kind of, with the over-the-counter cold medicines and those kind of things, what should we be looking for? Should we not keep those readily available?
No, all drugs should be locked up. And the parents and the grandparents, you do not want to be a parent or a grandparent that sets your child or grandchild into a path of self-destruction, mainly because you made the pills and the over-the-counter medicine, et cetera, available and accessible. And that's a part of the information that the parents need to get, and not just treat this as something that, well, it's the next door neighbor's problem, but it's not ours. And we have to be much more diligent in watching what our kids do, but in particular, understanding the availability and accessibility and what it has done and what it's doing to the youth of America in the context of not just the adolescents, but the young adults, 18 to 25. Tremendous spike, also tremendous spike as a result of that in the criminal justice system.
And you told me earlier, and this statistic shocked me, and I guess we'll close on this, what is the average age of experimentation?
Hard to believe, but it's 12 years old now.
12 years old.
So when you look at it, every school's got a drug dealer.
Okay.
Every middle school pretty much is a drug dealer. The kids know where they get them. And now when you look at it starting at 12 years old, the parents have to have a conversation with their kids.
All right, well, this is a good start today. Jody and Dick, I want to thank you, both of you, and thank you for watching Western New York Living. I also want to thank you for the wonderful work you do on the Renaissance campus and, of course, Kids Escaping Drugs. It's amazing. You guys do great work. Don't forget, the Kids Escaping Drugs Telethon is happening tonight from 4 to 11. You can also go to KED.org to find out more about the Kids Escaping Drugs Telethon right here on Channel 2. Thanks for watching Western New York Living, and make sure that you call in with your pledge during that telethon.